The rain hammered the cracked sidewalk outside the 24-hour diner like 1,000 tiny fists demanding entry. Inside, Emily Harper clutched a lukewarm cup of coffee that cost more than the $3 in her pocket. Her red coat, faded from too many washes, the only splash of color in her gray life, draped over the booth like a flag of surrender. Across from her, Mia, 8 years old and all elbows, colored a placemat with a crayon stub, drawing a house with a chimney that puffed perfect smoke rings. The kind of house they hadn't lived in since the foreclosure notice last spring. "Mommy, can we go home now?" Mia whispered, though they both knew home was the '98 Civic with the busted heater parked crookedly under the flickering street lamp. Emily's phone buzzed. The screen cracked in a spiderweb from when she dropped it running after the city bus that never stopped for single moms with strollers. A text from an unknown number. "You up? Can't stop thinking about that red coat. Meet me? A****. Her thumb hovered. Wrong number. Obviously. She started to delete it, then paused. The diner's payphone was broken again, and the tow truck guy had said midnight or nothing. The car wouldn't start, the shelter was full, and the rain smelled like it planned to stay forever. She typed back before courage failed her. Wrong person. Stranded at Joey's Diner on 5th, need a ride for me and my daughter. Can't pay but will owe you forever, ****. Send. 5 minutes. That's all it took for the black town car to glide to the curb like a shark cutting through neon. The driver's door opened, and out stepped Alexander Voss. Tall, dark-haired, the kind of handsome that belonged on billboards, not in puddles outside greasy spoons. His charcoal coat cost more than Emily's rent had been. He scanned the diner, eyes locking on the red coat like it was a beacon. Emily's heart jackhammered. She'd seen his face on the cover of Forbes last month, Vostech, the app that turned every smartphone into a personal assistant. Billion-dollar valuation. Ice-cold reputation. The man who fired his own cousin for missing a deadline. He slid into the booth opposite her without asking. "You're the red coat," he said, voice low, amused. "I'm Alex." Mia peeked over her coloring. "Are you a prince?" Alex's mouth twitched, the closest thing to a smile Emily had seen on a man in years. "Something like that, kid." Emily found her voice. "Look, Mr. Voss." "Alex. This was a mistake. My phone's old, numbers get mixed up. We'll figure something else out." He glanced at the single duffel bag at her feet, the way Mia's sneakers had holes in both toes. "It's pouring. My driver's outside. Let me get you somewhere dry." She wanted to say no. Pride tasted metallic on her tongue. But Mia's lips were turning blue. "Just, to the shelter on Maple." Alex nodded once. The car smelled like leather and cedar. Mia fell asleep against Emily's side before they hit the bridge. Alex stared out the window, jaw tight. "You always rescue damsels at 1 a.m.? Emily asked, half joking to kill the silence. "Never." He turned, eyes unreadable. "But I've been thinking about a red coat since a gala last year. Thought I'd imagined it." Emily frowned. "I've never been to a gala." The shelter was dark, closed early due to flooding. Alex didn't blink. "Plan B," he said, and the car turned toward the city's glass towers. His penthouse took up the entire 47th floor. Floor-to-ceiling windows framed the storm like a painting. Mia's eyes went saucer-wide at the couch that probably cost more than a car. Alex disappeared, returned with a t-shirt that swallowed Mia like a dress and a pair of his own sweatpants cinched tight around Emily's waist. "I can sleep on the floor," Emily said. "You'll take the guest room." Not a request. That night, Emily lay awake listening to the city breathe 47 floors below. She thought of the text, flirty, bold, meant for someone else. And how fate had hijacked it like a rogue algorithm. Morning brought sunlight and the smell of pancakes. Alex stood at the stove in rolled sleeves, flipping batter with the focus of a man defusing a bomb. Mia sat on a stool, legs swinging, syrup on her chin. "You cook?" Emily asked, stunned. "Badly." But Mia requested smiley faces. The next week blurred. The car wouldn't start, Alex sent a mechanic. The shelter lost her paperwork. Alex's assistant found her a studio apartment in a building he happened to own. Emily kept waiting for the catch. Millionaires didn't adopt strays without a price. Then came the gala. Vosteka's annual fundraiser. Alex appeared at her door, well, the apartment door now, in a tux that made her mouth dry. "I need a date," he said. "Someone real. The board's full of sharks in heels." Emily laughed until she realized he was serious. "I don't have anything to wear." He produced a garment bag. Inside, a gown the exact red of her old coat, but silk that shimmered like liquid fire. It fit like it had been sewn onto her body. The ballroom glittered. Women stared. Men calculated. Alex kept her hand in his like it belonged there. When the orchestra played something slow, he pulled her close. "I sent that text to my college girlfriend," he murmured against her hair. She never replied. "You did." Emily's heart stuttered. "I thought you were a creep. I was hoping you'd think Prince." Later, on the balcony, city lights sprawling beneath them like scattered diamonds, he told her the rest. The cousin he'd fired, addicted to painkillers, stealing code. The mother who'd left when he was 6. The empire built on sleepless nights and a fear that everyone wanted something. "I don't know how to do this," he admitted. "The normal stuff." But Mia asked if she could call me Uncle Alex, and I realized I want to learn. Emily's eyes burned. "We come with baggage. Overdue bills. Nightmares about eviction. A kid who flinches at loud voices. I have baggage too. Mine just comes with a private jet." She laughed through tears. "Slow, okay? We're not a merger. Deal." Months slipped by. Emily enrolled in night classes, graphic design, the dream she'd buried under survival. Alex attended every parent-teacher conference, Ty Askew, charming the principal into extra art supplies. Mia's drawings covered the fridge in the penthouse they now called Weekend Home. The first fight came over a headline: Vostek CEO's mystery redhead, gold digger or Cinderella, paparazzi camped outside the studio. Emily's professor suggested she focus on studies, not scandals. She showed up at Alex's office, gown swapped for jeans and fury. "I'm not your accessory." He looked wrecked. "I'll shut it down. Whatever it takes. You can't buy silence." "I can try." He did. Vostek stock dipped when he sued 3 tabloids into oblivion. Board members panicked. Alex stood at the shareholders' meeting, Mia's latest drawing, a stick-figure family under a red umbrella, pinned to his lapel. "I'm done hiding what matters," he said. "Profit's easy. People are hard. I pick people." The vote was unanimous: keep the CEO, lose the gossip. Spring brought cherry blossoms and a picnic in the park. Alex knelt in the grass, ring box trembling in his hand. Not diamonds, red jasper, warm as her coat. "Marry me, M. Not the empire. Me. The guy who burns pancakes and can't figure out braid French twists." Mia bounced beside them. "Say yes, mommy." He promised me a dog. Emily's yes was half laugh, half sob. The ring slid on like it had always belonged there. Their wedding was small, courthouse, then a reception in the diner where it began. Joey himself flipped burgers while Mia scattered petals from a basket woven from red ribbon. Alex's vows were simple: I was lost until a wrong text found me. Years later, teenagers asked Mia how her parents met. She'd roll her eyes. Dad flirted with the wrong number. Mom thought he was a Uber driver. Best mistake ever. Emily kept the red coat. Patched, faded, displayed in a glass case in their home office beside Alex's first patent and Mia's first-place art ribbon. A reminder, sometimes the universe glitches in your favor. And every anniversary, Alex sent Emily a single text. You up? Still can't stop thinking about that red coat, ***. She always replied. On my way, ***. Hey, amazing viewer, if this story of wrong numbers, red coats, and second chances made you tear up or cheer, smash that like button. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a love story that started with a glitch. Drop your favorite meet cute in the comments, maybe yours will inspire the next one. ***.